What's good, people? So listen, I'm here to talk about why I stopped counting calories and I got a six-pack anyways. So listen, there's so many reasons why I stopped counting calories. First of all, we all know that counting calories is just so much time, so much effort. You have to scan barcodes, you have to count these calories. And you know what? I find counting calories as well as a way to kind of cut corners. Some people will see, a packet of like a protein bar that's loaded with sugars and all these corn syrups and all these different ingredients that you can't even pronounce. But then after they just slap on there like 80 calories per bar just to make it sound good and for people to just take it because they know that it's got low calories. That's why I adapted these new habits, right? And these new habits are the most important thing that I will always preach because it's the number one thing. You can work your absolute backside off as hard as you can in the gym. But if you don't eat good quality foods, then you will not see the results that you want. Even if you do see the results you want, you will feel bad, you will end up having bad skin, you'll end up having bad performance in where you work, you'll end up with very bad mood. Listen, I've been through this, all right? As someone that is a business owner, I have a tire shop, and one thing that really, really depleted my progress and depleted my energy and my mood was the way I ate. This is what my meals used to look like. I used to have 2 big omelets with some fries, right? And I used to eat all of that up, finish it quick. Then, a couple hours later, I will order some KFC, right? I will order it to the office, right? Which is just over there. I would order it to the office. 6 burgers from KFC. Boom, down the drain. Then after that, I would just have stuff in between, chocolates, maybe a fizzy drink. I used to just go to the little off-license shop down the road, just grab it, and I used to just eat anything. Got home, ate whatever I had at home. That was my day. But that absolutely just ruined my energy. It ruined it. I just became somebody that nobody wanted to talk to. And with every job that came, I was sluggish. I was like, can't be bothered. But once I changed my eating habits, so I went from eating about 3 to 4 meals a day to now I only eat 2, right? And that helped me gain the most amazing feeling of, I actually felt good health for once. Like I've never felt this good in my life. Just from the way I energize in my videos and the way that I speak to my people, you can tell that I'm full of energy. This is how I talk to everyone, right? So I only eat twice a day. And in terms of portion size, I just eat something that's reasonable, right? I mean, I'm a big guy, right? I'm about 96 kilos, 6'2". So I'm actually about to eat after this video and it's about 12, like midday. So throughout the beginning of my day, my whole morning, I don't eat anything. I just have a water whenever I feel thirsty. And that allows me to have sustainable energy, right? And that sustainable energy is my fat stores. I tell my body, listen, I don't need food for energy. I have my own body fat as an energy source to have energy. So throughout my day, I'm lightning quick. I'm speedy. I've got energy. I never feel like I'm depleted in energy. This can also happen from the foods you eat. We all know that if you eat bad foods, you end up feeling depleted of energy. After you feel like you're lazy and you don't want to do anything, you want to kick your feet up all day. With the foods that I eat, I start my day off every day with eggs. Eggs is the most nutrient-dense food that you can ever eat. And it gives your body everything it needs to have energy, to build strength, to build muscle, to lean down as well, because it's not a highly caloric food, right? So even though this video is about not counting calories, we all know that eggs aren't high in calories, right? So I don't count calories because I found out that food is the most important thing in terms of quality, which will actually allow you to see a difference in the food in your body. The things that I will preach in this video, right? The reason that I do have abs without doing any calorie counting is because I watch what I eat, and I only eat twice a day. So I've basically adapted my body to tell me, listen, I don't need food for energy, but I need it for nutrients, right? Because if you go a whole day without eating, where are you gonna get your nutrients from? Nowhere, right? So when you tell your body, I don't need food for energy, which is why you fast that first period of your day, and then after you tell your body, listen, I'm only eating food for nutrients. You tell your body these things by giving it, readjusting what your body will ask for. Because now you go for a problem where your body will ask for sugars, it will ask for donuts, it will ask for all these processed and refined sugars. Your body just constantly wants it. And you're like, how do I stop this? First of all, it's mental strength. You have to sit there and tell yourself, okay, cool. For the next period of my life, which by the way is actually not that long, right? Pain is temporary, and these cravings that you get are so temporary. You won't even feel the need to want sugars. I don't. The only sugars I have are fruits, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Fruits and honey, but I have raw honey because it doesn't go through any heating processes, and you get to keep all the nutrients in honey. Honey is actually also very highly nutrient and can give you a lot of things, right? So those are the most important things, right? And knowing that this pain is going to be temporary, I promise you, if you stick to it for like a week, afterwards, your body will just be like, all right, cool, I don't need this anymore. You know, you fed your body and you told your body, listen, I need this. So your body will start to say, okay, I like this instead of the stuff that I was asking for. So I'm going to start asking for these foods. And that's it. It's honestly so simple that I feel like calorie counting overcomplicates it. And the reason it makes it even more complicated is because when you start counting calories and you want to cut corners, your body still tells you that you want these sugars, even though they're low calorie, but they still give your body those cravings. Do you understand? This is a life hack. So not only am I teaching you that you don't need to count calories, I'm also teaching you that you can completely change the way your body will ask for food and not even say to you, hey, I want some sugar here, I want some sugar there, I want this, a packet of crisps, I want that burger, I want those fries. Your body will completely tell you, I don't even feel appetized by those foods. If I look at a burger, you can give me the biggest plate of burgers, fries, mozzarella sticks, everything that you can think of that gives you bad health, you can put it in front of me, and I'll just be like, all right. I'm just not gonna eat it. There's no reason to. I don't need to eat it. Me, I think in terms of what my body needs. But also you got to enjoy your food. You know? Some people might not enjoy eggs in the morning. That's normal. But so you can have something else, maybe some beef, some chicken and rice. If you're a simple guy, you can go with chicken and rice. If you like to switch it up a bit, for me, I kind of switch it up a bit. Sometimes I have scrambled eggs, sometimes I have fried eggs on some sourdough bread. You know, those kind of things. I kind of switch it up so my taste doesn't stay the same and it doesn't feel boring. That's the most valuable information that I can give. Counting calories will really, really just allow you to kind of cut corners, not in ways of calories, but in the ways of the quality of food you eat. So my final advice for everyone is stop counting calories. Counting calories will allow you to just sit here and say, okay, that's low calorie, so I can have that. But once you turn it on the back and you see what's inside it, it's a whole different story, right? And that messes with your gut, that messes with your brain, messes with the way you think, how you act, your energy, right? So yeah, listen, if you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a like, share it with the people that you know and the people you love, or the best thing that you would want to see is the people that you love getting fit and healthy. just like you will from taking this advice today. I'm always here to help. So if you need any more advice or any questions about the information I gave you today, drop something in the comments. I'll make sure to give it a read, and I'm always here to help the people. I'm here to serve the same way I serve people in my tire shop. I want to serve people in health, because health is wealth, and you can't get anywhere without being healthy, right? So everyone, I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves and have a good day.